Hey friends, happy Tuesday. I think it's October 23rd. I haven't had to keep track of the date or anything, especially since I'm not doing daily vlogs anymore. I wanted to hop on real quick today and say thank you to the ones who checked in on me and stuff. This time of year, fall, it's beautiful out, but it also brings a fall allergies. And so Thursday I was feeling good. Friday morning woke up and just my sinuses were just all through here, just hurting, just aching, giving me a sinus headache, and never got better. So so I decided, because all I did Friday really was just sit on the couch, didn't do much, and then Saturday felt a little better from the pressure and everything, but sinuses were still there, and but not as bad as Friday. Sunday was a lot better, and basically I just sat on my rump most of the weekend. Didn't feel like doing anything. Trying to think, because we did not go anyplace. Jerry did. He had plans to go with our son and grandson, and so he was gone most of the morning, and so it was just Callie and I at home. And that's really nice when you can do something with your adult children, especially just you and your adult child. I mean, the grandkids are an added bonus, but we just don't get that one-on-one time anymore once they're all grown up and married and not living as close as we'd like them to be. But I did a lot of cross stitching is what I did this weekend. It was something that I could do. I wasn't feeling the knitting. Every morning I would crochet on my mosaic blanket, and it's still not done, Clue 4. I'm telling you, it takes me an hour to do one round, because now it is up to like 800 stitches all the way, and so it takes a while. But it's closer. The way I look at it, if I can spend an hour or two doing it every morning, eventually it will get done. So so Sunday was football Sunday. We watched our Lions on a nail biter game. Oh my goodness, I just felt like I couldn't breathe. It was so intense. But we did win it. We are number 1 in our division, and that's just awesome, just awesome. So we watched that, and just watch football on Sunday. That's kind of how our Sundays are. We usually eat a bigger lunch on Sundays, like at 2 or 3 o'clock. And Jerry had made meatloaf in the muffin pan, and we had potatoes with a vegetable with it. Breakfast, I had my smoothie, did my online church that morning, my devotions, and there's just a lot of sickness going around, it seems like, and that's all I'm seeing on my Facebook page. And in our church news, they were canceling certain things because of sickness and stuff. But it is that time of year. So, but as far as my weight loss, today is weigh-in day, And I wish I could say that I lost, but I didn't lose. I maintained. And yeah, I just am struggling on this because I feel like 99% of the time I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But then you have a couple nights where you have extra snacks and stuff, and I'm tracking it all, and I think I only had one extra point for my weeklies. And I always seem to find that if I use them all, I tend to maintain, or I put on a little weight, have a little gain. If I don't hardly touch them, I feel like I lose. But the problem is that I can't seem to not use them. I don't know. Oh, and then this weekend, my streak on my weeklies, or my tracking, was gone. I had messaged Miss Sandy about it, and I mean, it had me at two days in a row, and I think I'm at it's well over 600. And that was a little discouraging for me, to think that all that hard work of tracking was just gone. And I had read in a couple of groups that there was a bug on the app, and certain ones were being affected, and they knew about it. And I think it was 2 days after that, I had an email from Weight Watchers that said that they were aware of it, didn't need to do anything. And as of yesterday, it did come back. But I guess I just get frustrated because I feel like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I tracking to see myself gain or to maintain, I mean, I know why I'm doing it, because I am doing things a lot better than I used to in previous years. It's just that the older I'm getting, the harder it is to do. And right now my mindset is, I'm just going through the motions. I know what I eat, and I just put it in because I know that's what it is. And if I have a snack, I put the snack in, because I never know what I'm going to want for a snack. And I wish I could say I could just sit there and reach for the healthy snacks, but I don't. Jerry's not on a weight loss thing, and so he buys all his snacks that he likes, and he asks me if there's anything in particular that I want, and he buys them for me. But I don't go to mine, I go to his, because that's what I want. And I just get so frustrated with myself, and I wish I could just sit there and I don't know. So I'm looking out my big picture window. It's like in the 60s. Yesterday it got like 75, something like that. Had the door open with the window down. It was really, really nice, and it was beautiful. And it's still beautiful out, and the leaves are just falling. We are in the backside of a Christian campground. And so the majority of the time when the leaves come out, it looks like we're in the woods, and it's so pretty. And now they're, and I took a couple of videos, so you'll probably see all that afterwards. But they are a beautiful color, but the leaves are falling, and they are falling fast. And pretty soon, we're going to be starting to see all the camp buildings. We're going to start to see bare trees, and then it goes to that beautiful stage, to that dull, I don't want to say ugly stage, but you know what I mean. It's just like that blah stage. And I feel like that's the stage I am on my weight loss right now. you know, when things are going good, everything's nice and beautiful, and it's just going the way it should, and the weight is coming off like those leaves. They're just, dropping. The inches are dropping, and things, sometimes it comes off really fast, like the leaves will come down in a whole bunch at a time. And sometimes you only see 1 or 2 leaves fall, and that's kind of like the weight, that might be your 0.2 or, anything less than a pound. I look at it. But then there are times when the leaves just don't fall. And that's when you're stuck. Or you feel like you're stuck. Or you feel like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? What is wrong with me? And in reality, there's nothing wrong with us. And it's part of our journey is to be stuck, and it's part of our journey to learn, just to learn, to not be so tough on ourselves, to give ourselves grace, to forgive ourselves. But sometimes that's easier said than done, isn't it? But we've had sunshine for 5 days in a row, and our weatherman said that that is unheard of, especially this time of year. And as my friend said, she's trying to focus on the sunshine. And so I need to look at that as focusing on the sunshine. I need to focus on the goodness and the beauty of what God has given us outside these windows right now. And I need to also focus on the goodness in me and the beauty in me and the good things I'm doing on my weight loss journey. I'm still tracking. I'm still eating 90% of the time decent. I haven't given up. Oh, I hope you didn't hear that. My belly growled. My grandma always told me, Teri Lynn, God doesn't make junk. You are made perfectly in His image. I just need to get that image back in my head. Oh, so anyways, how are you doing? How's your journey going? Congratulations to you all who have lost. Congratulations to you all who have hit milestones. Congratulations to you all that are still trying. That you're trying something. That you haven't given up. But if you needed to take a break, congratulations for recognizing that you need to take a break to get your head back into the business of this weight loss journey. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of how far you've come. Be proud of how far you hope to go. And I'll try to do the same thing. But for today, I'm still trying. I'm still hanging on. And I am going to show you just a little stuff that I've been working on. Got laundry going today. Jerry's going to go out and wash the big windows out here, the big picture windows up on the ladder. I don't do ladders, so I'll stay inside and do the inside. But I haven't felt like knitting on socks, but last night I did get Layla's second sock. Layla is our granddaughter. I did get her second sock. Her first sock is done right here. These are her Christmas gifts. I did get her second sock. I got the gusset stitches all picked up. So there is the leg, the heel. The gusset stitches are all here, so it's back to its original number. So I just need I just need to work on the foot and then get to the toe. But like I said, I haven't felt like doing that. So my philosophy I'm going to do on these socks is just like I do with my Afghans. I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to do 30 minutes. Just knit on it for 30 minutes because 30 minutes will get it further than just sitting there not touching it at all. So the other thing is I was knitting on Layla's muscle burra hat. I have been working on this at nighttime for about 45 minutes or so. But this is the yarn I'm using for hers. And this is how far I've gotten on it. It's like 9.5 inches, so I've got about 10 more inches to go on it. And I got my cat holders right here. It says Cat Mom. I'm using a US 3 16-inch for this. So I've been working on that. On Layla's socks and all my socks, I do US ones. Magic loop, usually on 32 to 40 inch. So I used to be a DPN, double point needle sock knitter. And I still like to do it. It's just that with the magic loop, I just memorize the numbers enough that I can just get right through it. So I've been working on that. So let me take care of that hat so I got room on my lap. And then, like I said, I've been cross stitching a lot. Now there is going to be, I belong to a cross stitch group, and I just joined it, so I can't remember completely the name. Across the pond or over the sea pond, I can't remember. Maybe, oh, it's right on here. Across the pond. Across the pond. It's on Facebook. And they are going to do a yearly stitch along. And it starts January 10th. They said you can start it on the 1st. And they there was like 3 or 4 cross stitch patterns that you could vote on. And the one with the most would be the one that they chose. So of course I came on after the fact. I found her on YouTube, and she had talked about this, and I thought, well, I kind of like this idea because it's a bigger one, but they're breaking it up down in 10 months, and so that way it is through December of next year, but you have a month to do each section. And you have 2 extra months because sometimes life gets in the way and it gets too busy. So this one is called One Stitch at a Time, and it says beautiful things come together one stitch at a time. So this is what, and this right here, I'll probably put a better picture up for you, but those yellow lines is what denotes the different months that they're going to do. But, and I know it's backwards, but that right there, you have your tree with your birds in it, your house. I do like the colors of this one. So anyways, I'm going to be ordering that with the floss. I normally would just do DMC, but there's enough in this one that I think I'll do the fancier flosses, what they say, that has the variegation in it. And this one's going to be a big one. This one's going to be like a 12 by 12 or something like that, 12 by 10 or 10 by 12, because I will do it on 18 count Aida, because I don't do linens. I wish I could, but I don't. I've tried. So anyways, I was just looking at all the, because she's got the guidelines. She's got part 1 through part 10, and it tells, you know, what sections of the parts that, you know, to do. So, but yeah, so I'm going to do that. Then the other thing was, there is another cross stitch designer called Shannon Christine, and I've really not cross stitched her stuff before. I do have a pattern of hers that I've had probably since 2020, and but I've never stitched it up. Well, I belong to her Facebook group, and she's into the Halloween right now stuff, but her Halloween is the cutesy Halloween, not the scary gory stuff. I can't do the scary gory stuff. So there was one that was called Halloween Countdown 2024 that she was going to start, and so I went to her website, and the whole thing was is that every day for the 13 days leading up to Halloween, there would drop a little Halloween thing, and it's going to be like an ornament size. And I decided that I was going to do that. So I went to her website. It was a PDF download, and I have an app on my phone called Pattern Keeper that I can upload that to Pattern Keeper. And what that does is it has the chart in it, and it automatically puts all the floss in it. And then all you have to do is just tap on the symbol, and it tells you what color that is and how many stitches are in that color. And as you're cross stitching, you can tap on it and click the check, and then it will highlight that you've done those, and it slowly counts it down until it says 0 for that color. So, excuse me, so I thought I'm going to do that. And it wasn't that much really to get 13 of these. So that's what I've been working on. The thing is that they take me about a day to do. But then I don't get too much else done as far as crafting. Because usually in the mornings I do the hour or two of the blanket, and then I'll work on the cross stitch in between housework and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm not going to do today's, because today's was like over 600 stitches, and the one that I have done already that was over 600, that took me like 2 days, and I just felt like I needed a break. You know, I can catch up on them, but I want to show you the 4, today would have been the 5th one that I've done already. And these are supposed to be like a 2x2, and but she did hers on 14 count. I did mine on 16 count. Beautiful beige. But this was the first one right here. But it's a little mug, pumpkin mug. And right down here is a cupcake. You have all the toppings, and then you have a little pumpkin right up there. So that one, it's just so cute. I just like the looks of it, but it is tiny. Mine is about almost 2 inches. And I think I'm just going to do them all in ornaments, but I'm not for sure yet. The second one, this is the one that had like 688 stitches in it. That's a lot. And this one was the kitty, but this one on the purple has French knots, and then you have the whiskers. That was the back stitch. But she uses so many colors in these because there's like 3 different greens and 3 different oranges, and I mean, that's what gives it the blending look of it. So that was the second one right there. This is the one that took me 2 days to do, like 12 hours. This one I did on Sunday, and this one did not take long at all. But this is your little candy lollipop. but that ribbon in itself has 3 different oranges in it. So there was that one. This was yesterday's. This one reminds me of your candy apples that you know, the hard candy on the bottom, but it's a pumpkin. And that one, it took me most of the afternoon to do. So, and today's is a cupcake that is Frankenstein, and I'll try to shoot a picture up here when I do the editing and stuff of what today's is. So that's what I've been working on, and what she did was, before it came down, she told us what all the DMC colors or the Fancy Floss colors were going to be for all of them. So I pulled all of mine and I put them all in here. So, and I even have the fabric right there. And so I just cut everything, and well, longer.
I think I'll make myself a sandwich and then I'll go out and clean windows.
Okay. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Wave your hand in here like you usually. They can't see. You gotta go this way in front of me. There you go. What kind of sandwich you gonna have?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
He always has peanut butter and jelly. Sometimes he'll have a turkey sandwich. He didn't know I was recording, and I thought I could get this all done because he was out in the other room. But so anyways, I am going to let you go, but I just wanted to show you everything I was doing, talk about the weight loss journey part of it, and oh, update on Miss Callie. Miss Callie is this weekend, we thought, you know, she was doing really well. She hasn't been crying. She was eating. We ordered her dry food and the new food that he had suggested, and she was eating that. But Sunday wasn't a good day. Monday really wasn't, and so far today. Sunday she quit eating and drinking altogether. She barely, even when we gave her treat, she turned her nose up to it. Monday she started eating some dry food. Her dry food was about gone Monday night, and Jerry said this morning it was really down too, but she's not eating the wet food anymore. And her treats, if we put more than 4 or 5 down, she won't eat them. So and she's missing the box again. So if you're new, Miss Callie is our 11-year-old calico cat. She's been diagnosed with renal kidney failure, and her kidneys a month ago were at 25%. She's also lost weight. She's down from 12.2 to 11.6. So it's probably getting closer and closer. So, but yeah. But she's on the floor with me today. Probably because in our bathroom where she likes to sleep with her bed, I got the washer and dryer going, so, and she doesn't like the sounds of those. But anyways, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go fix some lunch myself, and hopefully we'll chat soon. I'm not guaranteeing Friday, but we'll see what it brings, and stay strong, my friends. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me about your journey, or just pop on and say hey. So thanks again. Talk to you later. Bye.